Good evening, welcome to tonight's single kettlebell workout from home. Full body workout. We're going to work all the major muscles, we're going to get the heart rate up and we're going to burn calories. Make sure you got your kettlebell ready. We're going to start off with a little warm up and then we'll get into the main workout, which will consist of 12 exercises, 2 circuits, 45 seconds on each exercise. So starting off with a sumo squat, have the kettlebell down in front, lift the chest up and then we bend the knees, sit back on the heels and then stand back up. So we're trying to keep the torso as upright as possible so we get most of the bend in the knees as opposed to tipping forward from the hips. And we'll start to loosen up through the hips, get the blood into the quads and the glutes. Okay, we'll add an upright row into that, so bend the knees into your squat and then as you stand up, elbows up high. Okay, good. Moving on to a split lunge. Put the weight into one hand, opposite foot forward, lift the chest, bend the back knee down. So just straight down with the knee. Keep the chest lifted. And then we go from there, stepping in and then step back with the same foot. So keeping same foot forward, nice big step back. Bend the back knee down, keep the chest up. Okay, swap legs. Kettlebell on the other hand, starting off with a split lunge, just straight down. Again, stay tall. Step in and step back, big step. Okay, good. Right, moving on. So let's put the kettlebell into the other hand and then we're going to practice some cleans. So we go elbow on the inside and then we twist the kettlebell around to the outside. So it's a little squat there, bend the knees and then back down. So it's up and twist. Elbow in tight and then as you catch, little squat, back down. So we squat initially, squat, squat. One of the movements later on in the workout, so we start to program that pattern in the head, that movement. Part of a combination in the main circuit. Swap hands. Same again. Little twist. Bend the knees. Keep that going. So remember, try not to throw the kettlebell back, we just twist, elbow on the inside. Okay, good, moving on. Front squat, this time we hold the kettlebell into chest, elbows in tight, and then from there go into your squat, sit back on the heels. Again, we try and get the bend in the knees and keep the torso upright. Heels down, chest up. And then we'll progress on last one. Hold into chest, tip forward from the hips, keeping the spine long. Row, stand up. So think about pushing the bum back and lifting the chest so we're not rounding through the spine. We tip from the hips, keeping the lower back strong. So we're starting to warm up the lower back and the glutes and the hamstrings, and then also the upper back as we get that row. So nice tip from the hips. Just last few reps. Okay, good, hold it there. Right, have a little rest, warm up done. We'll move on to the main circuit. Before we go on, just give this video a thumbs up. It all helps me out, so when you do it, it is appreciated. Don't forget to let people know about the channel, let people know about the Facebook group, which is Ricky Warden Fitness Live. Get people to join the group, get people to subscribe to the channel. There is a link down below for my Patreon account, so if you want to contribute further for these workouts and the rest of the channel, then that's there. Otherwise, a like, a share, a comment is all good. So that is appreciated. So this workout, 12 exercises, 2 circuits, 45 seconds on each. If you're not sure, watch first and then join in when you're ready. We're going to start off with a sumo squat. So the first exercise we did in the warm-up, sumo squat into a forward stepping lunge, 2 hands on to 1 hand. Like I said, watch if you're not sure, join in when you're ready. I'll start the clock now. Let's go, 45 seconds. Sumo squat, forward step lunge, big step. Bend the knees, keep the chest up, big step, and then drive back off that front foot. Keep that going. So all big movements, we're going to get the heart rate up with these compound exercises. Coming to the last 5 seconds. Okay, good. Right, next one, swings. We drive forward from the hips, keep the back strong. Think about squeezing the glutes. Off you go when you're ready. So driving forward, think about the legs doing the work. You can do more bend in the knee to get more work from the quads, or focus more on that tip. Just keep a slight bend in the knee, and then we get the tip from the hips, working hamstrings and glutes. Stay nice and long through the spine. 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good. Next one, moving on. Squat, curl, backward step, lunge, press. Squat, curl, lunge, press. Off you go when you're ready. Watch if you're not sure. So down low in that squat, curl, lift the chest, big step, lunge, overhead press, back to the squat, other leg lunge, press. Let's get nice and low in that squat. If you want to, you can take the press out, so you just do the lunge. Whatever works for you. Last couple of reps, 5 seconds. Okay, good. Moving on. Single arm row, tip forward from the hips, back strong, spine long. Off you go when you're ready. So tip forward. Push the bum back, lift the chest, elbow in tight, and squeeze the shoulder back and down. You can get a little bit of rotation, as long as you keep that spine long. Elbow in tight. For 10 seconds. We're not going to follow with the other arm, so remember which arm you're doing now. Last 5 seconds. Okay, good. So before the other arm, squat press. So we bend the knees, drive up, press overhead. Watch if you're not sure. Off you go when you're ready. Squat press. Bend the knees, drive up, overhead. Down low in that squat. And if you really struggle, you can take the press out, so you just do your front squat. That's an option if you need it. But otherwise, we try and get that explosive drive up to help with that overhead. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good. Moving on to the other arm, single arm row. Off you go. When you're ready, tip forward from the hip, spine long, elbow in. And get that squeeze back. So remember, we can allow a little bit of rotation as long as we lift the chest and stay long through the spine. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, good. Moving on. Next up, forward step lunge with the chop down diagonally. Watch this one if you're not sure. I'll start the clock now. So we take a big step. We chop down diagonally to the outside of the lead leg. Push back. And step forward, same on the other leg. Big step forward, keep the chest up. So remember with this one, we try not to get pulled forward or down to the side. We stay tall. We just get that little twist just down to the outside of the lead leg. And really drive back. You can think about tempo with all these exercises. If we're increasing the tempo, we're getting the heart rate up. 5 seconds left. Okay, good. Right, moving on. Single leg deadlift. We go opposite hand, opposite leg. Tip forward, clean, step back, press. Watch if you're not sure. I'll start the clock now. So, opposite hand, opposite leg. Tip forward, spine long, slight bend in the knee. Clean, step back, press. So like how we did the clean in the warm-up, twist to the outside, bend the knees, and then into that lunge. Drive back in. If you need to, you can take the clean out, take the clean and the press out. So you just do the tip and the lunge, or you can take the press out, you can still do the clean. Up to you. So you've got a couple of options. We should be able to continue with the deadlift and the lunge though. Okay, hold it there, right? Swap over, same other hand, other leg. Off you go, 45. Tip forward from hip. So with that deadlift, we keep just a slight bend of the knee. So with or without the clean and press. Big step. Keep forgetting the clean and the press. So you can take it out if you need to. Last rep. Good, moving on. Right, so 3 exercises left. Turkish get up. We do one side, we do another exercise in between, and then we finish off with the other arm, Turkish get up. Watch if you're not sure, we keep the arm up, we try not to let the weight drop down. Starting the clock now, 45 seconds. So arm goes up, you can use the other hand on the floor, put the knee down, and then stand all the way up, and then down with control. Knee, hand, all the way. Keep that arm up. So don't let it drop forward. If you need to at this point, you can hold here and then stand. Okay, but we don't want to drop forward. That's going to put the pressure on the shoulder. Keep the arm straight up so we've got the shoulder joint underneath the kettlebell. Just the last 5 seconds now. Okay, good. So before we do the other side, squat curl, down low. Starting the clock, let's go then. Squat curl. Bend the knees, sit back, lift the chest. Just one curl. Heels down, nice and low in that squat. Let's keep it going. We've just got that last exercise to come after this, and then we'll have a rest before we do another circuit. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Good, right, down we go then. Weight in the other hand, Turkish get up, keep that arm up. Starting the clock, off you go, 45. So don't let the arm drop, you can come down to shoulder if you need to. But ideally we keep that arm up the whole time. Hand down, knee down. Control as you come back down. All the way to the end, we rest afterwards. Got 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Last 5. And hold it there, well done. Rest, grab a drink, recover. I'll keep the rest relatively brief. If you need to, you can pause and have a longer rest. Before we go into that second circuit, just make sure you've given this video a thumbs up. Like I said, don't forget to let people know about this channel, let them know about the playlist. So I've got, this is 238 now I believe, 238 workouts on the follow along playlist. So anytime you are stuck for a workout, go to the playlist, take your pick. You've got more kettlebell workouts, you've got body weight workouts, which is what I did earlier, so check that one out if you missed it. You've got hits, you've got abs and core, you've got circuits, they're all on there. Okay, so again, watch what I do if you're not sure, and then join in when you're ready. You'll start off with the sumo squat forward stepping lunge. So let's get into that second circuit, ready to go. 45 seconds, starting the clock now. Sumo squat, forward step lunge. Bend the knees, chest up, big step forward, drive back. Stay tall. Really driving back to that front foot. Last 15 seconds. Last 5. Okay, moving on to swings. Drive forward from the hips. Squeeze the glutes. Keep the lower back strong. Off you go when you're ready. So spine long, lower back strong. Think about the legs doing the work. You can do it with more bend in the knee to get more work in the quads, or you can lessen that bend and focus more on the tip forward from the hips. But either way, we keep the chest up, we keep the lower back strong, and we keep that speed. So driving forward, keep that speed, keep that momentum. Last few reps, then 5 seconds. Okay, moving on. Squat, curl, lunge, press. Off you go. Watch if you're not sure. Down low on that curl. Big step back, lunge, press. Remember, you've got the option of taking the press out. So you just do the lunge. Hold the kettlebell into the chest. Or if you get that press, let's use that step in to help with that overhead. 15 seconds. Keep going, last 10. 5 seconds. Okay, good, then we've got the single arm row. Tip forward from the hips. Spine long, off you go when you're ready. Elbow in, squeeze back. And make sure we're tipping forward. We're trying to activate, trying to work the mid traps and rhomboids, the upper back, upper middle back. So we need to make sure we're tipping forward in order to get the angle right, to be able to hit that area. So it's a bent over row, not an upright row. Coming to the last 10 seconds. Keep that back strong, squeeze the shoulder back. back and down. Last 5. Okay, good, hold it there. So before we do the other arm, we're going into the squat press. Off you go when you're ready, starting the clock. You can turn it into a front squat, so you can take the press out. If you do the press, then let's get that explosive movement, so we drive up quick. So if you need to, you can just do your front squats. The other option is to rest. Stand up, rest, back down into the next rep. So in other words, just slow the tempo down if you need to. Coming into the last 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, move on to the other arm, single arm row. Starting the clock, let's go. Tip forward from the hip, spine long. Push the one back, lift the chest. Elbow in tight. Squeeze the shoulder back and down. Fifteen seconds. Last 5. Okay, next one, moving on. Forward step lunge with that chop. So we go down diagonally, up to the same shoulder, diagonally down on the other side. Off you go, starting the clock now. Big step. Try to stay upright. Take that nice big step and then drive back. Last 10 seconds. Last 5. Good, right, next up is the single leg deadlift, lunge and press, so opposite hand, opposite foot. Watch if you're not sure, starting the clock now. So tip forward, keep the spine long. Clean step press. So remember, you got that option of taking the press out. You can still do the clean, or you can take the clean out and just do the deadlift and the lunge. Spine long with the tip. Keeping that slight bend in the knee. Okay, swap it over, other hand, other foot down. Starting the clock, let's go. Tip forward. Slight bend in the knee for the tip. And then we control that tip. And then the rest of it is explosive. Especially if we're doing that clean and press. So remember, you can take the clean out, you can take the press out. You can just hold the kettlebell down to the side if you need to. Let's keep it going. We just got 3 more to come after this one. Into the last 10 seconds now. 5 seconds. Okay, good, moving on. So 3 to do, Turkish get up, squat curl, Turkish get up. Off we go on that first Turkish get up, arm up. Use the other hand down, knee down, and then down with control, knee down, hand down. Same in reverse. Don't let that arm drop forward. If you need to, come down into the shoulder, but we don't want to drop the arm. 15 seconds. Keep it going. 5 seconds. Okay, good, nearly there then. 2 more. We got the squat curl next up. Off we go, starting the clock. Last 2 then. So we've got this, and then we've got Turkish get up on the other side. Down low in that squat, nearly there now. Keep the chest lifted, keep the heels down. Get nice and low. Coming to the last 10 seconds, keep it going. Okay, good, let's change then. Turkish get up to finish. Weight in the other hand, let's go, 45. Then we're done. And then we stretch. Arm down, knee down. Keep the other arm up. Come into the shoulder if you need to. Ideally though, you want to keep the arm up the whole time. All over body exercise this one, especially if we do it correctly. Come into the last 10 seconds now, keep it going. 5 seconds. And well done, relax, hold it there, good work. Grab a drink. Get your air back in, and we'll just do a couple of stretches to finish off. Starting off with the quads, heel behind. So 2 workouts today. Earlier was the kettlebell workout, so if you missed it, have a look at the playlist, it'll be on there. With the 237 other workouts, including this one. Change legs. Tomorrow we've got abs and core. Make sure you're on the Facebook group if you're not already, which is Ricky Warden Fitness Live. Tip forward from the hips, stretching the back of the upper leg. That is where you'll see the schedule. So every morning I'll leave up on the cover page, on the cover photo rather, the class or classes that are on for that day. Tip forward from the hips. And then let's do the lower back. So we go forearms on the thighs and then push the back up. So we're now rounding the back, giving those muscles a good stretch either side of the spine. So all these workouts do go on the playlist, so you won't miss out. Just go back, check the playlist, see if there's any you've missed. If you do click on the bell on the YouTube channel though, you won't miss out on any workouts when they're released. So click on the bell and then you're notified when the videos come out. Let's just do a couple for the upper body. Take the hands forward, separate the shoulder blades, stretching out in between. And then take the hands back, stretch the chest, shoulders back. And hold it there. Thanks a lot guys. Look out tomorrow for abs and core. Check out the bodyweight workout if you missed it earlier. Have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.